Hello Scorpios, welcome to your monthly tarot forecast. This is for February 2020 and this applies to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's see what's coming up for you this month. What's going on with Scorpio in February, please, spirits? Scorpio energy. And we've got the shark coming out for you guys. So there is something you are holding back on. Maybe you're not revealing your true authentic self to others. Maybe there is something you want to say to someone, but you're holding back. And sometimes this comes back to bite you in the ass. So try to be honest here. There's no need to be harsh, to be insulting or something like that. But if there's an honesty, a truth that you want to get out there, try to convey that. Because otherwise it's kind of eating you up inside. So there's the need for you to be honest here about something and to live your own true authentic self. Okay guys, let's see what's coming up in your reading. Let's get the tarot cards out. I've got 4 shuffles here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Always make sure you watch your other signs, like if you're here for your Sun sign, watch your Moon, your Rising sign, your Venus sign as well. There could be some messages for you. And this doesn't have to resonate with you. It can, of course. Just take from it what you can. And sometimes, even if there's just one message in the whole reading that resonates with you, then just take it. Alright, so your main energy is one of being kind of divided, being split here. You don't know which way to go, what to do with your life in a certain area of your life. There's kind of a decision that you need to take, and even if it's just an internal decision, what to do with your life, where to go, what kind of career path to pursue, or life purpose, or whatever this means to you. Let's get a clarifier here for Scorpio, please. What's the Two of Wands doing here? You're definitely thinking about your future though. That's the main energy here. And with the shark spirit, with the shark energy here, I have the feeling there's something you need to express here. We've got the Page of Swords in the reverse, so there's definitely some kind of, not dishonesty, but I have the feeling you are holding back here. You're holding your truth back concerning the way you want to take in your future. Okay, what's the main theme here for Scorpio in February? Main theme. It's about you worrying where you want to invest all your time and effort and energy into. This is kind of, I have the feeling it's weighing heavy on your mind here. It's thinking if you have made the right decision with something, and you are kind of pondering about the results and about where this will lead. So I have the feeling most of you Scorpios, some of you Scorpios, are very concerned about a decision concerning their future at the moment. We've got the Three of Swords, so there's definitely some kind of heartache, some kind of sadness. Could be the feeling of loss and grief for someone. It's kind of being sad about a decision you have made and not knowing how to go about it, how to be honest about it. Let's see how this goes on. So the key goal for you is to get grounded and to come into your strength, and definitely find a kind of goal for you. Just redefine where you want to go with your life, because this is the Pentacles, this is real life, this is money, career, relationships. This is kind of what's going on in your outer world, and it came out in the reverse. So there's the need for you to find that kind of goal again, where you want to go. So direct your Two of Wands in the right direction here. Make clear what it is you want here for yourself and find your grounding again. Let's get a clarifier for the King of Pentacles in the reverse here. And we've got the Knight of Wands coming out reversed, so there's definitely the lack of some kind of passion here for something. This reminds me of a playground here, where you are really happy, really careless, and it came out in the reverse. So there's a lot of thinking and a lot of worrying going on for you guys, and there's just a need for you to find your life purpose here and your passion. I have the feeling for some of you. Okay, what's holding you back? This is kind of your main obstacle. You want to move on from something, especially in your head. Either you want to forget about something that has hurt you, or you want to move on from a situation you are in. And you are not connecting with your inner child here. You are kind of neglecting your happiness with the Sun card. You're not letting yourself come out and play and come out and shine fully here. So there's definitely the need for you to move on. Okay, what's going to be your major accomplishment in February, Scorpio? Find your balance through the Temperance card. Find some kind of healing and groundedness. Try to avoid excesses here in whatever area. Don't work too much. Don't think too much. Don't party too much. Stuff like that. Try to find a common ground and a kind of an internal balance here for you in February. Let's get a clarifier for the Temperance. The 7 of Pentacles again. So this is about investing and waiting for rewards and trying to think about a right decision here. Find the perfect thing for you that you want to invest in. It feels like you are not being honest to yourself here about what it is you want. Okay, what to avoid, Scorpio? What should you avoid in February? Heartache and the Ace of Pentacles. I have the feeling you shouldn't go after something new before you have healed your heart, because we've got the 3 of Swords coming out twice here. There is some heartache, there is something you are dealing with on an emotional level, and you're thinking about it because it's the Swords, so there's something going on in your mind. So kind of don't make a hasty decision, don't jump into something new. I'm getting the words, don't fall for anything that glitters. Not all that glitters is gold, something like that. Yeah, so try to focus on what's hurting you and what's preventing you from having fun and being your own playful self. And don't focus so much on the coin, don't focus so much on your career and on the outside things. Focus more on what's going on within yourself, because there's so much healing that needs to be done within yourself. You know, you need to connect with your inner child and let it come out and play much more before you invest much more time on what's going on outside of yourself. And this is what the shark is trying to tell you here. You are not being your true authentic self because you are focused too much on material things. I don't say it's money for all of you, but it's something in the outside world that you have turned your focus on. And the 7 of Pentacles is always focus. And the Pentacles refer to the outside world. So there's so much inner work that needs to be done here. Much more reconnecting with your inner child. Okay, what should you embrace this month, Scorpios? Month of February 2020. What should Scorpio focus on much more and embrace in their life? Yeah, it's the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So find your own truth here. Be truthful to yourself. Speak your truth. Live your own true authentic self. And this is more about your ideas and your passion, even if the sword doesn't represent passion, I'm aware of that. But it has to do with your way of thinking and your ideas and where you want to go, rather than making something happen in the real world, you know. This is about you focusing on yourself, and the 9 of Pentacles is you should focus on your well-being and your maybe independence for some of you, but I have the feeling this has to do with kind of standing in your own power, and maybe for some having the feeling you are not depending on anyone else in your life. I have the feeling you are kind of struggling to make it work, to impress others, to live up to the expectations that others have put into you. And it's trying, I can't speak today. This is about finding your own path here with the Ace of Swords and with the 9 of Pentacles. Try to find your own path, your own truth here, and not live your life according to the plans of other people. Let's get some advice for you, Scorpio. Trust your intuition. You are your own biggest spiritual teacher, kind of. The answer lies deep within yourself. Okay, so if you listen to your intuition, you know what you have to do. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, so don't kind of block things from coming your way by thinking too much, by stepping out of your own personality just to please others. So try to let the universe work in your favor and try to have more fun simply and be in the moment. Don't try to think so much about the future here. It's just holding you back. Okay, what's going to be the potential outcome? Okay, what's the possible outcome here for Scorpio in February 2020? And there's a new beginning coming out. It fell out in the reverse, but I'm gonna turn it upside down if you like it or not, because this is possible for you here. A new kind of passion, a new kind of beginning that's totally in alignment with what you want, with what your soul purpose is. It seems like you are searching for something here, searching for your kind of way, for your own kind of story here, but it feels like this isn't your story yet. This isn't your life purpose that you're in, and you're pretty much feeling it. It feels like you are sad. Maybe some of you don't even know why you have that feeling or what's holding you back here, but you are trying to make it work so much on the outside. You are so focused on the coins, on the material, on building something up in the external world, that you totally neglect yourself and your fun. Okay, what's the Ace of Wands? That are too many. What is the Ace of Wands doing here? That was quick. And it's the Justice card that fell out. It's karma coming your way. So there's something that is destined for you and you will come towards that. Because the more you strive from the path that you have decided on a soul level before you entered this life, you know, the more you get away from this life purpose that you have set for yourself, the more unhappy you will become. So try to find your soul purpose here. Try to align with what you have set as a goal for yourself before you enter this life, and try to see what makes you happy. Come out and play much more. Move on from what's holding you back, and don't try to make anyone else happy. Don't focus so much on the material, but focus on your own well-being, because it needs it. You know, you need that at the moment, because we've got the shark here. That's kind of a harsh energy, but also something that reminds you to be honest to yourself here. All right, Scorpio, wish you all the best for February. Take care. Bye-bye.